this is the restaurant they take you to. We told them we didn't want all that food, we didn't want like a big expensive restaurant, so he brought us here. Not a typical thing for tours, I don't think.
My meal was $3 for this and the water, and I got a juice. We don't know the price of this yet, but it's guayaba. That is some good juice. Our guide got
Tamarindo. So beans, rice, like a pasta, like a spaghetti almost, salad, and que carne?
Picadinho, carne vaca. Picadinho.
Picadinho.
Carne de vaca.
soup.
So I got a tapioca mixto. This is ham and cheese, or queijo presunto, and a naranja, orange juice. Fresh squeeze, you have the pulp in there. How you liking your meal?
It's really good. It tastes like a roast beef. I'm impressed for $3.
Quite the difference from where we just were. We were gonna spend 150, maybe 180 on just the meal.
Real, which is like $30 to $40. We drove a minute down from there, away from the beach, and we got these prices.
So tapioca is five real. Obrigado.
Alright, the total for the meal was $8, so I think each juice is about $1, tapioca probably $1 each, and then mine was $3.
And this is free. A little cup of coffee for free if you want it. Pretty cool.
A little shot. We also stocked up on some water because we're about to go on a walk, and it's about an hour walk in the blazing sun.
You ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Don't know what this is called, but everyone's glideboarding. They have like a board in the water and they're surfing with the sail in the air. The parachute, I don't know any of this.
Seems very difficult. You would have to balance and use a lot of your core strength, I would imagine.
Looks like a lot of fun though. Hopefully we get to do that one day. It means sloth tree or sloth house.
So this tree was formed by the wind. You can just see all the branches moving all different ways in the middle of nothing. They also call this sloth tree. Wow.
So if you read the sign over here, it says this tree looks to be full of laziness and that it likes to lie down, but it's actually the wind that pushed it over this direction. And that's kind of why it's famous.
Sloth tree.
Durable.
Yeah, they're not flimsy branches, they're strong.
This part of the tree should be like 40 feet in the air. And it's right here. Weird. On top of the tree right now. And if you look around here, there's not much like it. Those are just bushes over there. It's the only one of its kind. natural rock archway. So it takes about 30 minutes to walk there. So we got a huge water bottle because we're basically walking in a desert for 30 minutes there, hang out there a little, and then 30 minutes back. So let's go. Let's go.
We are at Pedra, Furada. This is amazing. People are standing in the middle of the hole and the waves just crash up behind you.
We're trying to look for an opportunity to get a shot without a bunch of people, but it's a little difficult. There's a little sign here explaining this, and the English part says, soft water in hard stone beats until it forms the Pedra Furada. It was sculpted by the sea waves that for thousands of years dug their most fragile portions.
It took thousands of years to create this hole that you see in this rock formation, all formed by the ocean.
us. We are quite the tourists. We asked him to drop us off here because there's a big dune and there are no people here. We don't want people around.
He probably thinks we're the weirdest tour guests he's ever had.
We haven't done almost anything he's wanted to do. We keep special requesting everything. So we're gonna go up here. You can't tell where you're walking, how far anything goes. It's like a mirage. We can't tell at all. Anything. Wow, there's something to that when there's nothing between you and where you're going. You don't know if that's 50 feet away or 500.
We are literally walking on the edge.
So we are on a dune, but this is like a wall of sand to the side of us, and it goes down like 100 feet. You can't really see it on camera, so just kind of look when I go down for a second.
No, don't go down there.
Just look, it goes straight down here.
It's like an amphitheater of sand.
Actually a part of this tour, so you're gonna have to ask them to stop and sign up to see a big dune like this if you want to do this.
We make our own tours around here.
Alright, now we're gonna go down and catch the sunset. I think he's waiting for us somewhere down here.
Running down sand dunes, our favorite thing to do.
Make sure to bring your passport because you have to get this piece of paper to get in there. Passport for the tourism tax to go in.
We are heading inside the village into Jericoacoara. It costs $6 each to get in. We are gonna go see the sunset.
This village is built on sand. It's a very interesting place. Okay, we're at our last stop. We are on our way to Duna do Port do Sol, and this is where the best sunset in the area is.
We can see there are hundreds of people lined up on this sand dune, and then there's a sister sand dune next to it that we're probably gonna be at because you know us, we like to avoid the crowds.
Seems like everybody is all in the same area, really. But it looks like you could go a little bit further and be by yourself, so we're gonna try to do that.
We found our own dune over here instead of sitting on the dune with all the human ants. It's gonna be a gorgeous sunset. We haven't seen too many sunsets here, so we're really looking forward to this one. And we've learned it's extremely windy here.
Here it is, it's coming down.
The sky is already turning a really pretty glowy pink color.
are here. Some of the places we saw today were amazing.
Yeah.
So there are things that you can't easily see without a guide or without a tour, but
you definitely need a dune buggy to get into these areas because there are a lot of sand patches that are soft and you can't drive through on a regular car.
So yeah, that's the end of the day. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, because we're traveling all over the world and sharing the whole thing with you.
Good night. We'll see you tomorrow for another road trip.
So as you guys know, we post on YouTube as much as we can, but we also have little video clips and photos that we can't post on YouTube.
Lindsay Travelbum?
And Alexander Travelbum.